This video is brought to you by Digital Greyhound Racing, a new NFT game by BetNFT. The game is launching soon. For more information, go to betnft.run.
Hello and welcome along to the latest edition of Greyhound Gold. David Short and the Honey Badger, Brett Honey, is here with me. Hello, Brett.
G'day, Shorty. Good to be here. What a weekend we just had in WA Greyhound Racing. We'll get to him in a minute, but Vice Grip, wowee, and very exciting with two WA dogs through to the Top Gun as well, which is going to be great to watch.
Indeed, yeah. Wonderful result for Adam Smithson with both Vice Grip and Zarbel both invited across to take their spots in the Top Gun and also Top Gun Stayers event. So well done to you, Ad, and also to Shantae, all the family and connections. Exciting times and great result for WA to have a representative in both of those Group 1 features aiming
Absolutely.
up in the next little patch. Let's go back to the dog in question. Last Saturday night was the Group 2 All-Stars final. Coming from box number 8 is Vice Grip in the early stages. Looks to get across to the inside. It gets a bit jammy out there. Booting up on the inside is Electrified through that first corner. And Electrified puts a little mini break on them here, but look at Vice Grip just starting to get into its work down the back there. Leading chase out after Electrified. Down through the back section there, you can see Unsee This, and also Jimmy's Decision starting to try and work into the race as well. Turning for home, Electrified still has a buffer, but Vice Grip, when the chips are down, look at him go. Can see that finishing line coming up, stretches out beautifully and arrives and goes on with it to win by a length. In the end, Vice Grip a massive win. Electrified, excellent in defeat, finishing runner-up. Throttle, massive again, coming from a mile back to finish third. And Jimmy's Decision finishing in fourth spot, 5:52, 18:49, 29:69, a length by 2.5 lengths in the end. Outstanding. Congratulations to Adam Smithson and Connections. And Vice Grip becomes the first chaser in WA history to win back-to-back Group 2 All-Stars. Brett, quite an achievement.
Quite the dominance in the last 12 months at Cannington as well, and Mandurah across WA. Look, he's won now 4 group races in WA. You know, I think of Western Augie, Tommy Shelby. He's probably gone past Western Augie now, in my opinion, of WA chasers that I've seen since I've been in the sport. And yeah, one thing that probably hasn't been talked about which normally does get talked about with sprinters is stud value, but you think Vice Grip as a stud dog going forward would have to have some value. The chase that he's got, early speed, the times he runs, the record, he'd have to be certainly a consideration for breeders out there in years to come.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, it's traditionally pretty sticky for dogs from WA to get the opportunities, but we've got Zach Manelli in the market, obviously Tommy Shelby as well, Weston Augie as well as another that's sort of in and around the market as well, but fingers crossed. Let's just enjoy the dog while he's on the racetrack.
Absolutely.
For now. He's a star. 2 Group 2s, the Group 1 Perth Cup. Only a few weeks ago he won the Group 3 Mandurah Cup over the 490 metres. He's one of the most phenomenal competitors I've ever seen. That's the real, I guess, champion stamp point about this greyhound, is when the race is up for grabs, he just puts his head down and gets about chasing out after his opposition, and more often than not he arrives, as we saw again there on Saturday night. He's been an absolute star of WA greyhound racing for the last 14 months, Vice Grip, and delighted to see him take out his second Group 2 All-Stars there on a Saturday night. Let's see if we can't find a few winners for you for this upcoming weekend. We're going to kick things off down there at Mandurah on Friday night. And speaking of Mandurah specialists, race 5, number 7, Amplified, is that dog. Only tasted defeat once in its lifetime there over the 490 metres. And it will take a power of beating again on this Friday night. It's an absolute superstar over the 490 at Mandurah. Looks to be a very winnable race for me. I thought it looked to put in takeout material on the night.
That only defeat coming in the Group 3 Mandurah Cup as well, so if you're going to lose one, that's not a bad one.
It was only a couple of weeks ago behind the dog we've just been talking about, Vice Grip, so it doesn't get much stronger than that, a form line, and no luck at all here on Saturday in the All-Stars. Back to the track where the dog excels. As soon as markets open, I'll be pressing go, 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 throwing it into all of my multis for Friday night. And also race 9, number 7, Sunset Piper. Now, it was a horrible watch last week, Sunset Piper, from a similar wide draw. Look, this is getting to a grade now where Sunset Piper is just it's going to bob up. You can bank it in the next week or two. It's better than the grade of dog that it's racing against. And the times have been good against high-quality opposition. It's not a chips in job here for the mere fact that the draw is still a little bit jammy, but we're looking for a bit of each way value because of the draw. It will be an each way price in my opinion, and accordingly it's an each way bet. If it doesn't win this Friday night, and it draws inside next week, you may well be hearing me say it is our best bet of the weekend next week when it draws closer to the inside. So a little bit of luck required given the stickiness of the draw, but from a class perspective, Sunset Piper just will show up in a race like this over the next little bit. So for me, race 5, number 7, Amplified, race 9, number 7, Sunset Piper on an each-way basis. Who are you liking Friday night, Brett?
Yeah, I'm actually liking Winnie Woo as my best bet in that race, race 9, number 5. Look, this dog stays nice and straight out of the boxes, even just races mid-track, so I don't think box 5 any problem. I think this is a much easier race than last week, similar to Sunset Piper, finds itself in a much easier race this week away from those heats. And look, he's got early speed, he can run time, he can run free for all time. I think he's going to get the lead here, and I think that's going to be the difference here. So race 9, number 5, Winnie Woo. The nature boy Ric Flair will be a fan of that dog just quietly with the woo. Anyway, moving on. Race 11, number 7, Riley Has It is my value bet. Look, this dog won last night Tuesday night in time of 17:15. That's very good. And from box 7, last 3 times it's had that box has gone for a win and 2 placings. So I just think that if Riley Has It can get over from box 7, he's going to be mighty hard to beat. Race 11, number 7, Riley Has It, to go with race 9, number 5, Winnie Woo Woo.
Nice work, Rickster. Moving on to the Saturday night Cannington program. Race 5, number 4, Elite Machine, I thought was a standout bet on this program. Was a winner in hot time last week. The thing that stands out when you sit and analyse this race is a real lack of early speed, and Elite Machine doesn't lack any early speed. It really maps to just roll straight to the top, and on the arm, running somewhere between 29.7 and 29.8, Elite Machine gets the chocky. So thought it was a real standout bet on the program. The map's ideal, just has to step like it usually does to find the arm and clear out for another impressive victory. Race 5, number 4, Elite Machine, the best bet clearly. Next best, race 4, number 3, Spin the Bottle. Last week, Wimburn Burner was one of my best bets on Saturday night at Cannington, off box number 8. Everything went to plan with that dog winning. The dog that ended up finishing runner-up, though, was Spin the Bottle, and it was a mighty performance. Sometimes when you're watching dogs that you like, you can be beaten by another dog or something goes close to beating them, and straight away you've got your bet for the next week. And that was a race that fits the bill there last Saturday night. Spin the Bottle stood out, was a great run, and I think it gets its chance to get the cash this Saturday night. So for me, 2 plays on Saturday, race 5, number 4, Elite Machine, and race 4, number 3, Spin the Bottle. Do you ever play Spin the Bottle when you're at late high school, early parties?
Yeah. Levers kind of operation, that one, shorty.
Yeah.
Well, we won't go into what occurred after that. That's for a different program. But we'll move right along from there. Really good card there, Cannington, Saturday night. My best bet is also race 5, number 4, Elite Machine. I think the penny's dropped with this dog. He's, that effort to win last week from box 5, I believe, there was pace on either side. He was able to burst through that. He runs a nice straight line. So again, the middle draws no problem. If he gets on the arm, he's going to run 29, not much, and he's going to be winning. He's one that's going to go through the grades quite quickly, I think, Elite Machine. He's one to look out for some of our feature races early next year. And then for a value bet, race 7, number 6, Soda Seville. This chase has been racing over 715 metres, but I kind of like this dog dropping back in trip. There's a fair few dogs in this race that's going to go quick. Your Major Sacrifice, your Jimmy's Decision, your Unsee This. Just think that he'll be able to camp off them, and with that strength now on his side, he'll be able to get wide on the track where he likes to be, descend on them late. I think he's going to surprise maybe there in race 7. So it's race 7, number 6, Soda Seville, to go with the best bet. Race 5, number 4, Elite Machine.
Alrighty, so we're in synergy on Saturday night there with the blue rug in race number 5, Elite Machine. Let's hope it lives up to its name. There we have it, another edition done and dusted for another week. Brett, how's your weekend coming up, shaping up? You excited? You're going to be trackside here Saturday night?
Excited? Won't be. I'll be Derby Day at Ascot, of course, but Friday could be heading down with the Bolt running around. So
box 8, Friday night.
Yeah, he needs to be on the other side. His geography hasn't
getting
been great
close,
recently.
Getting close.
Yeah, he's going really well. Michael's doing a fantastic job with him. Just hopefully get box 1 soon, and that'll be handy.
Well done to the connections with Quick Mick getting up there on Tuesday night down at Mandurah. Of course, we had the Chase the Dream syndicate going back. For those that missed out on getting one of the dogs, one of the other dogs that was syndicated on the night was Quick Mick, which, of course, Chris Hulse and Linda are doing a great job with, and he broke through for his win there on Tuesday night at Mandurah.
Always exciting to get new owners into the sport.
Indeed, well done to the On the Buses syndicate there, the bus number 2 syndicate. Great to have everybody involved. Appreciate your time as always, Brett, and everybody tune in. Make sure you do it again this time next week. We'll be back with another big edition of Greyhound Gold.